Welcome back to the next episode of DDO 10-Minute Tips. Here in this episode, we're actually going to go through the character creation process. So let's get started. Alright, from your initial login screen, we don't have any characters here. We click on Create. I'm currently running a free-to-play account, and down here it'll tell you how many characters you're allowed and how many you have. So we have 0 of 3. So then you click Create to go into the character creation section. And just so you know, sometimes it does take a little bit. It depends upon how busy the servers are. So here we are, character creation. I don't know about any other online gaming systems. I dabbled in World of Warcraft 6 or 7 years ago. Never really got into it. What attracts me to Dungeons & Dragons Online is I'm a big fan of Dungeons & Dragons. I played the paper and pencil from the late 70s. And as I got older, it became off and on. And I've come to realize they've actually done a pretty good job of keeping true to the concept of Dungeons & Dragons. There are a lot of differences, but a lot of it's the same. So, you can see over here different aspects that you'll be stepping through. To get started, they've broken it down into 4 different general categories of characters. Categories of characters. Categories of classes. Melee, which is basically your fighting. Spells, which is your spellcasters. Specialists, which is those that really don't fall into any particular category. And then iconic. Which is premium features. In other words, pay to play to be able to get them. Alright, so under Melee, the actual classes you have are Fighters, Barbarians, Paladins, Monks, which is a premium feature, pay to play. Under Spellcasters, you've got Sorcerer, Clerics, and Wizards. And then for your premium feature, you've got Warlocks, Druids, and Favored Souls. And there are differences between them all. Clerics are geared more towards the healing aspects of magic. Sorcerers, which can be pretty powerful, commit their spells to memory. Wizards, their spells are written into a book that they memorize basically for a short period of time. Favorite Souls, Druids, and Warlocks, I haven't played any of those yet. And then you have your Specialists. And they include Rangers, which is kind of a balance between some aspects of Rogues and some aspects of Fighters. Then you have the Rogues, which are basically your sneaky types, your thieves. And in a subclass, which we'll get to, you can take them down a subclass of Assassin. And then there's Bard, which is an odd character unto itself. Artificers, another premium class. They are more or less tinkers, creating things. So, Then under those, you actually have paths. So under Specialist, we are looking at Ranger, just for this example. Path, there's a Deepwood Sniper that's more geared towards long-ranged attacks. Tempest, which is actually one of my favorites because they excel at dual wielding, which means wielding two swords at once. And an Arcane Archer, which kind of blends magic with archery and associated skills. And you'll also see Custom. Custom takes you away from these class paths and allows you to really customize your character. Although I do recommend that you stay away from customize until you've got a good feel for how the game works. But we'll go into it here briefly. Somewhere along the line. Alright, now over here on the right of the screen, it gives you more information about a particular class. One of the things to watch, especially in the beginning, is solo ability. Because some character types are harder to play than others. Fighters are generally pretty good at being able to solo, which means go by yourself with maybe a hireling. Alright, other ones. Okay, Paladin is very good. Has a solo ability. Spellcasters, challenging for the Sorcerer, very good for the Cleric, because it's a combination of a fighter and a spell caster. Wizard, which is challenging. Under Specialists, Rangers are good. Rogues are challenging. That was my first character. I really wasn't paying attention here, but I knew how thieves worked, and it worked out well for me. So then you have race. Okay, a bunch of races. You've got human, elf, halfling, and dwarf, which are available through the free-to-play. But then there's Warforged, which is basically, I don't want to say mechanical, maybe cyborg type. Half-elves, drow elves, half-orcs, and gnomes. A lot of people are really getting into gnomes these days. And you can select male or female. And once you've gone through that, you can customize the look. You can customize hairstyle. You can customize hair color. The eyebrows, eye appearance, eye color, nose, lips, facial details, skin color, lip color, or you can just go with it and randomize and get some pretty neat looking characters. And over here, once you find something you like a hairstyle, you can lock it. And when you click randomize, the hairstyle stays and other things change. Okay, and once you get that done, you'll type in a name. Each name has to be unique for various reasons. One of them is the lightning post, which we'll cover later. And you can give a surname. It can be all kinds of wacky stuff. I've got one who's Quintala is the first name, and for the surname I put the albino. Kind of gives you an idea of what she looks like. So, and once you get done there, you click create, either down here or up here. If the name's good, your character is created. Now, if you want more information regarding classes and races, be sure to step over and check out the DDO wiki at ddowiki.com. We got a lot of useful information in there that can help you out. So we will call this episode over. I will then go through and make a character, and we'll get back and find ourselves cast ashore on some desolate location. So until next time, keep your blades clean and sharp, kids.